This might be a long video, so grab some tea, some coffee, some snacks if you like, and let's talk. I studied astrology a lot over the past 6 years, and whenever I meet someone, I would ask them their birth information, and I would do my own research. So these are the things that I know about the signs. This is meant for you if you would like to know more. If this is not something that you believe in, I completely respect you, and you don't have to follow through with any of this. This is, again, just my own personal experience, my own opinions. Also, another thing, there are so much more in astrology than what you probably know, your sun sign. But you also have your moon sign, your Venus sign, your Mars sign, and your Mercury and your Jupiter, on and on and on. So this is just an introduction video. If you're interested, I can certainly make another video and we can discuss more. But for now, I'm just gonna tell you what I think, my personal experience about the 12 different signs. And we'll just talk about the sun signs for now, since it's just like my first video about astrology. I hope you like it. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start with the first sign. Aries tend to be athletic. They are very fun and energetic people, very passionate. Sometimes they might not be able to follow through with certain tasks because fire burns out quickly. The faster, the harder, the more passionate they burn, the sooner it goes out. Just like my brother, he has a lot of interests and he doesn't have a problem starting new things. He's very entrepreneurial, but following through and completing certain tasks can be difficult and daunting. Also, another thing with Aries, they are very, they like to protect the weak. Think of them as the warrior. Sometimes in their motion of going through life, they might unintentionally hurt somebody, but it's not something that Aries premeditate. It's just because they have so many things going on in their life and they're always constantly on the go that they might lack a little bit in the consideration department. But if you talk to an Aries, they will be able to listen to you, and given time, they will be able to understand how their actions affect you, etc. Okay, now moving on to Taurus. I'm a Taurus, so Tauruses tend to be very lazy at times. I can be lazy at times. They love to eat, they love food, they love beauty in the sense of the 5 senses of your body. Touch, they like things that are soft and smooth like silk in terms of clothing. They like taste, love food, love food. Very fine palate. Audio, they love good music. What else? Some flowers, because flowers smell good. I think I'm missing one. Oh, sight, beautiful things. Yeah, so what else? Tauruses are extremely loyal and faithful. They would be your ride or die. Very hardworking, can be stubborn at times, obviously. Okay, next, Gemini. Gemini is the sign of twins. So because of that, they do have 2 polars in their personality. They could be outgoing sometimes. They could be shy and sensitive sometimes. depending on the situation. Geminis are very inquisitive, very curious. They have a very curious mind. They love to absorb information. Geminis tend to do really well in the news. They love to accumulate information, knowledge. What else? They tend to absorb a lot of information, but sometimes it can be hard for them to go deep in a certain subject and see the big picture. Next sign is Cancer, one of my favorite signs. So Cancer is a very feminine sign, and Cancer represents the mother. So they tend to be very caring, very protective, can be sensitive at times. They would love to cook for you, take care of you. They're very sweet, and they are sensitive too. So Cancer is a water sign, so they're very emotional. Cancer signs love to start family, very family oriented people. Next sign in the zodiac chart is Leo, the king of the jungle, the lion. They're very fun, very bubbly, they're very creative, they're very, very outgoing. They have a great sense of fashion. They're very bold. They love to have a lot of loyal subjects. Just kidding. They love to have loyal friends, obviously, but we all do. What else about Leos? Leo has great hair, amazing hair. Think of the lion mane, very amazing hair. The Leo that I know is a hairstylist, and her hair is always done and beautiful, big, bold, and beautiful. Think of big, bold, and beautiful when you think of Leo. The next sign in the zodiac that I want to talk about is Virgo. Virgos are very organized, very neat. They love to be of service to other people. Think of the nurse. Care and tend for each and every one of your needs. They're very smart. They love to read. They like things that are aesthetically beautiful in a subtle way. Virgos can be somewhat of a neat freak at times. They're perfectionistic. They're very hypercritical of themselves because they always want to strive to be the best version of themselves. So yeah, Virgo. The next sign is Libra, one of my favorite as well. Libra is the sign of the scale. So they're very fair-minded people. They love beauty too, but unlike Taurus, who prefer beauty in the sense of the five senses, the five physical senses, Libra is an inanimate object, the only inanimate object in the zodiac wheel. So they love beautiful things in terms of on the mental scale. Lawyers are also represented by Libras in terms of dealing with other people, learning how to partner with other people, how to be in a relationship, in a partnership, the give and take art in a relationship. But the problem with Libras is that sometimes they can struggle with making a decision because they always try to weigh the pros and the cons in every decision that they make, and they can see the beauty in a lot of things, so it's hard for them to jump right in and make a decision right away. The next sign is Scorpio. Scorpios are very passionate, very secretive at times, can be controlling. They like to understand things that are mysterious in life. Think of Christian Grey in 50 Shades of Grey. He is your typical Scorpio. very passionate, can be distrusting at times, just because they would love to understand people on a deeper level. Think of Scorpios as transformation. They believe in shredding the old skin and reveal the new you. So they like to peel every layer of the story until they get to the core and the truth. So that's Scorpio. The next is Sagittarius. My best friend is a Sagittarius. Sagittariuses are very fun-loving, very freedom-loving. They love to explore different cultures, different places. They like to befriend with foreigners, learning new cultures. They love their freedom so much, so at times they could have a hard time settling down and committing to one thing, because they're afraid of losing their freedom. But Sagittarius also love honesty. They're very honest people. They love to be honest with you. Very philosophical people as well. Okay, the next sign is Capricorn. Another one of my best friends is a Capricorn. So Capricorns tend to be very career-minded, very driven, very independent, very ambitious people. So Capricorns can have a very serious exterior, but on the inside, when you get to know them, you will realize that they are very kind and gentle people. And also, you will also find out that they have a sense of humor that's kind of dry, but if they open up to you, you have a friend for life. Okay? Also, Capricorns love to learn about history. They love to go to art museums, learning about histories. But I don't know for sure if I can definitively tell you what an Aquarius is. But basically, Aquariuses tend to be very unique in their own personal way. They like to be unique. And because of that, your definition of unique might be different from mine. Also, someone's definition of uniqueness would be different in another country, in another culture. So that might be the reason why it's harder for me to realize what an Aquarius is. But most Aquariuses are very unique in their own way. They care about humanitarian causes. They tend to be very innovative people, very the word I'm looking for is technologically advanced people. What else? So one thing I noticed, Aquarius guys tend to have a close relationship with their moms. Okay, last sign of the zodiac, Pisces. Pisces are very sensitive. Pisces are artistic. They are very sweet, very religious people. They like to dissolve themselves in nature, in other people. Also, Pisces like to absorb the energy of everything around them. So if they're around you, they will try to empathize with you and absorb your own energy. That's my personal take on the 12 different signs. Until next time, bye!